Happy Tuesday and welcome to Off the Desk. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
And I'm Kaylee Collins, and we're here with Chris.
It is Weather Tuesday.
Weather Tuesday.
Coming a day early this week.
Every day's weather day.
It really is. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to have a special guest, so we won't give too many details away about that.
An outside guest, though. We can say that.
I think it's our first,
It is,
like 22 News employee that's going to be joining us. So, you won't want to miss that one tomorrow. Make sure you're there. But we figured we'd have an early Weather Wednesday edition on a Tuesday. There is some weather to talk about. It's another chilly day, and we also can talk a little bit about the hurricane that's hitting Jamaica, even though it's not going to have an impact on us here. It's just kind of a crazy historical storm to make landfall on the island. That's going to be crazy. But before we get into that, Chris, how's it looking out there around here this morning?
It's frosty. Did you guys have frost in your car again this morning?
I fell victim to it once again. You'd think I would have learned from yesterday, but I was like right on time to leave, and I remembered, and I said, "Oh no, it's gonna be frosty." So it delayed me a couple minutes, but yes.
No, it was cold out there this morning. Not as chilly as yesterday, but still below freezing. So frost was likely out there for a lot of people, but the sun's out. And it'll be a nice day, very fall-like. Temperatures in the 50s this afternoon, a little breezy, and then we'll fall right back into the 30s tonight. I don't think we'll really fall or see many people in the valley fall below freezing tonight. I think mid-30s will just about do it. So the frost won't be as widespread tomorrow morning, but still, it's chilly. It's a little bit below average still for this time of year, and that looks to continue through much of the week. So our weather here is quiet. But as you mentioned, there is not so quiet weather happening in the Caribbean. They do have Hurricane Melissa that is probably a little over an hour away from making landfall in Jamaica. As of the latest update from the National Hurricane Center, it is a Category 5 hurricane, winds of 175 miles per hour sustained. They're flying through it right now, so we should get another update soon. But likely it'll be honestly stronger. It looks like it's strengthening right as it's just about to make landfall, which is the worst case scenario. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see sustained winds jump up to 180 or 185 miles per hour. And there have been wind gusts reported in the eye wall of over 200 miles an hour, 210 miles an hour.
So wild.
Yeah, you can't even fathom that.
Right,
I mean, nothing can really withstand winds that fast. I mean, you could have structures even here in the United States that can't really. You put 200-mile-an-hour winds, and that's just unimaginable. I can't even really describe that. So you can only imagine what that'll do to some of the infrastructure in Jamaica, and it's going to change the topography, the landscape of Jamaica for years to come, and if not, in some spots forever. You'll see the landscape get completely changed. And on top of the wind, they also are dealing with a lot of rain. When all's said and done, when this storm's over, there could be some spots that get around 30 or 40 inches of rain, which is more than what we've seen here in Western Massachusetts all year.
Yeah,
we're at 37 inches of rain here in Springfield for the year. So you're talking about spots in Jamaica that within 30 hours or so, 2 days, upwards of 40 hours, that could see our entire yearly rainfall so far, if not more.
That is wild.
So you can only imagine the flooding. The wind, storm surge will be around 13 to 15 feet. So that's ocean water getting pushed up onto dry land, miles inland, 13 to 15 feet deep. So it's incredibly sad. And I know that there is a pretty decent population, Jamaican population here in Springfield. So I know a lot of people definitely have family in Jamaica.
For sure, absolutely.
And there's tourists there. There's people that are there for vacations because Jamaica is such a beautiful island. But if you couldn't get some of the flights that were the last out the other day, you're stuck there. And who knows how long you can be there, because I can guarantee power will be out for a long time. And especially the western side of the island is pretty much going to be, I don't even think you'll be able to go anywhere. Like, you can't even drive. Like, I'm sure roads are washed out. Everything is just completely destroyed.
Yeah.
So you can only hope for the best, but unfortunately, it looks like the worst case scenario is happening. And Jamaica, since records started in the 1850s, has never seen a Category 5 hurricane.
That is
the last time they saw anything close to this was Hurricane Gilbert in 1988. and that was a Category 4. So,
Um,
and then after that, it goes to Cuba, likely making landfall there as a Category 3, Category 4. Because usually with hurricanes, they do fall apart as they go over land. Jamaica is very mountainous, so that'll kind of shred the storm apart a little bit. But still, you're talking about a major hurricane still going into Cuba, Category 3, Category 4 hurricane. And then after that, it'll impact the Bahamas, likely as around a Category 2.
Yeah.
And then from there, push out into the Atlantic.
And then they tend to like,
It'll dissipate. Yeah, it'll just kind of dissipate. From there, we'll watch and see if far out in the Atlantic, Bermuda down the road could be impacted as it'll likely be around a tropical storm or Category 1 hurricane by then. But yeah, the Caribbean from Jamaica, Cuba into the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos are all going to be a big mess.
Yeah.
A lot of rebuilding to come for sure after it rolls through.
Yeah, I know the Red Cross is doing a lot of things. So if you go on their website, I know they have donations up and ways that you can help. And there's a lot of other organizations. I think Sarah Bianame is doing a story today.
Yeah,
in regards,
I think so. It was on the daybook.
Yeah, to some organizations here in Springfield, I think are going to be helping
Trying
out.
to help.
And she'll be talking to some local Jamaican citizens that are here in Springfield. So
yeah, I've seen like a little bit on TikTok, like yesterday and today, of people. It's a mix of people who live there and then also people who are just visiting. A couple on their honeymoon or people who were just vacationing. There was one girl, she looked like maybe she was in her maybe she was 20, 21, and her friend that went down 2 days ago when like there was warnings already coming out. And I had the thought, I'm like, I'm surprised there were even airlines that were taking people into Jamaica with like this, looming severe storm. But you feel for all the people that, tried to get out and couldn't. This is all coming from social media, people's personal accounts of what their experience has been so far, but people saying that the prices were so high for tickets for seats that were remaining for flights to get out of there, like $2,000. And like you mentioned, Chris, it's hard to think of yourself being in that situation and you're like, okay, yeah, I don't have $2,000 to spend on like a plane ticket home, but if you're going to end up being in Jamaica for weeks on end and you have no electricity, it's like
nowhere to stay.
Yeah, nowhere to stay. And then there's going to be so many, people that are visiting there that are going to have issues getting back home. And then all of the people that live there trying to rebuild. Like I even think of the workers that are at these resorts and stuff who are probably going to ride out the storm at the resorts who like won't have a home to come home to. It's scary.
Right.
Think of everybody there and hope they could be safe.
On top of that, like you think Jamaica is a little bigger than Massachusetts in length, and it has about the population of Connecticut, like a little over 1 million people. Kingston, Jamaica is pretty much the most populated area, and that's going to get it's not going to get the eastern eye wall of the storm, but it gets like the eastern side of the hurricane, which tends to be one of the worst sides of the hurricane. And so Jamaica only has so many hospitals and stuff like that. When you have no power, like Jamaica's a beautiful country, but it's also not the wealthiest country, and it's an island nation. Like it here in the United States, Florida gets hit by a hurricane, you're able to get aid from the other states, and everyone can drop.
Self-sufficient island.
This is they run on their own. No one can get to them after that until the storm is completely gone. And then you think of the airport. Yeah, sure. Is the airport even going to be able to land planes?
Is it going to be operational?
Operational, pretty much. And like, if the whole island is completely out of power, how do you make food? And then people are going to be fighting for food, and it becomes a whole mess of people just trying to survive for who knows how long until there's power back on the island and homes are rebuilt, hospitals are back up and running. And then you think about the animals too on the island.
I was thinking about that.
Because
there's so many.
Jamaica has a lot of really amazing animals. So you think about them too. It's just it's a very sad situation.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. We'll continue to follow it and track it, and we'll have ways that people can donate from afar if they want to help out as well.
Yeah, we'll probably have some information even starting in our new newscast later on today. So join us there and also in our later early too. So
Absolutely.
we'll take a quick break here and then come back with some other stories in our area and maybe talk about what National Day it is.
Ooh, it's an exciting one.
Bring some lighter feel to the show this morning.
And we might be looking ahead to Christmas. We might be jumping over Thanksgiving.
We've already been doing that a little bit.
Yeah, but today we really are.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's all good fun. Right, we're back on this Tuesday, trying to beat the Tuesday tires here, as we say.
Tuesday tires.
The Tuesday tires.
Yeah, so we thought we'd talk a little bit about what's going on today here in the U.S. National Day recognition. Probably a good one for all of us. It's National Chocolate Day.
It is, yes.
Chocolate Day. Do you have a favorite kind of chocolate?
I like milk chocolate. I like white chocolate, which is a hot take.
Kind of, yeah.
Was it one of you that said that you weren't a big chocolate fan?
Yeah, that may have been
It's
me.
you. Yes.
I
love chocolate.
I love it paired with things like I love like chocolate peanut butter. I like a Twix, a Kit Kat. All those.
You, me, and Nick were doing the
dessert day.
Yeah, and
okay.
You said that you'd rather have caramel over chocolate syrup.
Yes.
And then you told us that you didn't like chocolate as much.
So I like chocolate. I don't like too much chocolate by itself. Like I'm not going to get a brownie sundae. I think that's just like too much chocolate. But I would do if it has like caramel in it or a different type of ice cream. Yes, I always prefer like a vanilla base or a coffee base or mint even. So, but happy National Chocolate Day to all of those that do love chocolate
out there.
Love chocolate. I actually had a little this morning. Maddie made these like protein balls, so like peanut butter protein balls. So it's like peanut butter, like oats, and like rolled in a ball.
Oh,
and
yum.
she dips it in like a chocolate coating.
Ooh,
so I like how those. Yeah, they're really good.
I really like dark chocolate. I didn't really like as much when I was a kid. You know, you're a kid, you want milk chocolate and stuff, but really like dark chocolate. It's
or
good
if you're
for
Julia.
you.
Yeah, it's actually good for your heart.
It's good for your heart. You can mix that talk about, there's a lot of combinations you could have with dark chocolate.
For sure.
Paired with like raspberry is really good. Oh, yeah. I like that. I'm kind of, overall, with desserts, I'm not really I like a good sweet treat every now and again, but I'm not like, some people are like, when are we having dessert? Every single day.
Yeah.
Like they want something sweet really like all the time. I'm more of a salty, like savory food person.
Yeah.
So, but I do like chocolate every now and again. But like I'm kind of similar. Like if I'm getting a dessert, it's like I like ice cream maybe with hot fudge or something, or like a little bit of chocolate, but not a huge like cake person. I would probably prefer like a chocolate candy bar over like cake.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
But
I got you.
Except I do like a lava cake with like the chocolate that melts.
Those are really good.
Those are, if I'm at a restaurant and we're getting dessert, I'm always looking if they have a lava cake.
Chocolate mousse cake?
Or chocolate mousse cake is good. But yeah.
Have some chocolate
though, yeah.
Yeah. It's also National First Responders Day, so we wanted to shout out all of our first responders in the area for the work that you do to keep us all safe here. So have a day. Thank you for your work.
Thank you.
I'm sure there's probably like deals and stuff going on at like
probably
local restaurants.
There usually like typically is.
Yeah.
So I would like today
we'll have to keep our eyes peeled because I always see on Facebook or I don't know other social media accounts too, when you see like random people will go to police departments or fire departments and drop off coffee or do like nice little things on days like this. So we'll look out for that, and if we find anything out, we'll bring it to you on
highlight it. There's one more day, which this could get into an interesting conversation. We already kind of had this conversation in the studio after the morning news. It's also whoa. Hold on, I need to read.
I'm just too excited.
I said optional, like combined. Okay, it's also National Wild Foods Day. So yeah.
You can get wild with your chocolate combinations.
You could. Well, that's like I think in some like Latin American countries they have chocolate chili. They put like that's a big combination. Yeah. So I don't know. What's the wildest food that you guys have had?
You guys had me beat in this category. I I don't think I've had anything too obscure.
I mean, the only thing I could think of was in 6th grade science class, my teacher brought in a bunch of like chocolate covered crickets, and I had a lollipop. I think it was like a mealworm in the lollipop, but I don't think I finished the lollipop to get to the mealworm because it was the lollipop itself was gross.
Yeah.
Like the lollipop probably tastes worse than like the candied mealworm. So I didn't even get to the mealworm, but I ate a chocolate covered cricket.
Never tried.
That was weird. Yeah, Chris, you guys both beat.
I've had some weird things. I've had alligator.
Yeah, that's
before.
What did it taste like?
Where were you when you had that too?
Where was I for that? Somewhere in Virginia. My cousins live in Virginia, and there was like this like southern restaurant, and they had like it looked like chicken wings almost, but it was alligator. I don't know how to describe it.
It was like deep fried?
Yeah, and like a sauce was on it. It was tough. It was like kind of chewy meat and like a little crunchy. Again, they put some sauce on it. So like
I would think I would try out.
Yeah, it was good. I ate it. I don't know if I would do it again.
You can say you did it.
I would try.
You can say you tried it.
I tried it. But I think there's something weirder, and it's just funny. So I was in Alaska back in 2018, and we were in Fairbanks and just like wanted to quickly get something to eat. So we went to McDonald's in Fairbanks, and I go up to the front counter and I'm just like, I'm going to get a Big Mac. And the guy goes, "What kind?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what kind?" And he's just like, "Well, we have the beef patty or we have moose patties." And I was like, "Moose from McDonald's."
Wow.
Yeah, moose meat. And so I was like, I'm in Alaska, and I've never heard of that before. So I was like, yeah, I'll do the moose Big Mac. And I had it, and it didn't taste much different than a normal Big Mac.
Okay.
You could tell the meat was a little tougher.
Yeah.
But it was good, and I never got sick from it. That's what I was most scared about, to be honest.
There
I was
you
like,
go.
moose from McDonald's. But I guess they have a lot of moose in Alaska, and I guess
I would have never thought that would be part of one of their fast food options, you know?
Yeah.
Even though they do have like, a pretty heavy moose population. I just didn't know that was a common thing.
I guess, yeah, like hunting, I guess. Yeah.
And I don't know if that's like a normal thing they have, or it was like a just kind of sudden thing that was at the McDonald's there. But I was like, hey, I'm going to give it a shot. And I would eat it again. It did, like I said, it didn't taste much different than a normal Big Mac,
right?
But it was
just because it had
it had everything that was normal on it besides
the same.
The patty was moose meat.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Chris, you definitely win. You win the wild food stay.
I know. I guess I have to be a little more adventurous.
I had like tentacles of a squid. But that's pretty much like almost like calamari.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like
and it was like deep fried.
I don't know why that. I know we're gonna talk about Christmas a little later on. Are you either of you are Italian? No. So Bobby's family on Christmas time, they do like the Italian.
Oh, like the seven fishes. Yeah,
and that was new for me.
Okay,
and they have this like this salad, squigili. I don't know if you're Italian and it's a thing that you do, you'll probably know. And I might be butchering the name, but it's like all kind of like raw, different types of fish. And I tried it. That's maybe in my head was coming up as like wild food. It's actually really good. It's with like a different dressing and they have different vegetables in it and stuff too. I want to say there's squid in there or octopus or something. I don't know 100%, but now it's something that I actually look forward to.
Okay, that's nice. See, I'm not a seafood person. I'm not like.
Have you tried seafood?
Yeah. I'm pretty good about trying it, but even still, I try new things, and I'm like, why? I know I'm not gonna like it, but I try it.
Have you had caviar?
No.
You gotta try it.
No,
you gotta try
I don't think
caviar.
So.
It actually tastes good. It's like just you're mentally getting like over the image of it, and also what it is.
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I think that, I've tried it. I'm not a picky eater. It's just that whole category that
just seafood.
Yeah.
I actually like seafood. I was scared kind of the first time I tried like a raw bar where they had oysters and clams and I don't know. I was a little freaked out.
Are you a
Mostly,
sushi fan?
I am a sushi. But the same thing. I used to only eat like California rolls, which didn't have
Oh.
any raw like seafood in it, and then eventually worked my way up, and now I'll eat like any type.
I'm the same as you though. I was afraid to eat oysters and stuff like
it kinda
that
freaked me
until
out
like
a little.
recently, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're so good.
I don't know. You gotta just like put it behind you, like the feeling of it in your mouth, like
Yeah.
because oysters too, you're not supposed to really.
Julia's
You
gonna
don't
get
chew
sick.
on them. You don't chew
No,
on them.
I'm fine.
You just kind of shoot the oysters and
Yeah.
they kind of slide down your throat. But
You have a little bit of like cocktail sauce and
Yep.
some lemon.
it's good.
Good.
It's really good.
Just like if it isn't just salty flavor, you can recreate that. I guess I don't get it. It's okay.
I don't know. I think it's so like refreshing too.
Do you like clams?
I like clams. Yeah.
My friends and I used to do this thing over the summer through college. It was called the Tuesday 200.
Okay.
And you would go out and you get 100 wings and then have 100 clams.
Oh my God. How
It's
many?
gonna be a
would you all
no
split-
for me.
Would you all split that?
Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 of
Oh,
us.
okay. Jeez, that's a lot.
Wow.
Wings and clams.
It was-
Why
Wings
not?
and clams. Why
It
not?
was fun.
Would you have it fried or seafood?
Yeah,
completely no?
I've had fried clams before, but not like the
Clams.
fried clam bellies, only the strips where it's like
Okay.
really little. I'm such
Just
a
like,
baby.
that's it.
I'm such a baby, and
Or like
I'm scared to try clam chowder because I know I'm gonna think it's a potato and it's gonna be a
you've never
fat
had clam chowder?
No,
New England clam chowder?
I
I
just had clam
just
chowder on the
don't like it. Okay, I just
Sorry, we don't need to.
No,
would you
it's
just eat like a
okay.
random would you just eat salmon?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
No, I don't like salmon. I've
Or
tried it
crab?
so. No, guys,
She's like, no seafood.
I've tried all of them, and I just can't. Like, I don't know. I had an
My brother's the
instance.
same way.
I had an instance where I got sick from. It must have just been a coincidence. I got sick from fish like twice as a kid, and then I got allergy tested. But at first, it did say that I was allergic to shellfish.
Oh, okay.
So I think I just had that in my head. So I never tried it growing up, and then all of a sudden, like when I started to try it, because then the allergy, I got tested like later in life and I didn't have an allergy anymore. So I don't know if there really ever was an allergy,
Yeah.
but better safe than sorry. You can grow out of those things.
Yeah.
And then I started to try it. And then I don't know if it was just still like some innate aversion that I created as a
now you just-
child. It's
yeah.
just, I can't do it. And it was even my roommate in college would cook salmon all the time. And I would try it every single time. And I would
you
get
do
mad at myself. Like, I want to like it. I do. I know
It's
what
so
I'm
good
missing
for you,
out on.
too.
I would love
I
to
might
like
be
it.
making salmon tonight for dinner.
So what's your favorite food,
Damn.
Julia?
I like pastas.
Something safe.
I like chicken.
Chicken?
I do like steak. I like pretty much everything else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't feel like there's a food that I really, really dislike that I've tried that I don't like. Like even things I'm not a huge fan of, I'll still eat. Like I don't know why horseradish is coming to my head right now, but like I
Okay.
don't really love the taste of horseradish. But if it was on a
Horseradish.
sandwich, like
You eat
sometimes
it?
it comes on not a Reuben. Does it come on a Reuben?
Yeah,
It
it does.
can.
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
eat it with a Reuben,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, this is good. But
Or around St. Patrick's Day, you have like
Corned
Oh, the
beef.
corned beef and
Yeah.
hash.
Yeah.
Like
that's like not my favorite, but I'll still eat it. Or like wasabi, we were talking about that the other day.
I love wasabi.
I'm not a huge fan, but if it accidentally gets on like something, like if I'm sushi or
Mm.
something,
Oh.
I'm like, oh, okay, I'll eat it. But I'm not a huge.
I put so
fan.
much on my
Yeah, some
sushi,
people love it. Yeah,
and it
Yeah.
burns. It's spicy,
Yeah.
but like I like it.
yeah.
Meh.
So
That's
Yeah.
that. Should we take a
Wild
break
food
or
day.
just speak? Should we just keep speaking?
I mean, we have about 5 minutes left. Yeah. What else can we talk about here?
Well, the Christmas tree thing.
yeah. We can finish on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is exciting. We're jumping ahead from Halloween to now Christmas, but the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree was chosen. It is from East Greenbush, New York, and that's
Look at
right
that.
outside of Albany. Now, if people remember, last year it was taken from right here in Western Massachusetts in West Stockbridge in the Berkshires.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really
Hometown
cool.
representation.
I got to do that story too, and I interviewed the family and met the gardener.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, it was
Was
cool.
that the first one from Western Mass?
It was, yeah, the first one
so.
from Massachusetts in general. Yeah,
Oh, really?
it was.
That's crazy.
So basically, the gardener, it was really cool. I learned a lot about it. But the gardener that picks it, he does a tour of the country every year to find the perfect tree.
Wow.
But he picks them out like years in advance, and then you have to groom it correctly and like feed
Oh,
it
okay, that
correctly
makes
so it can then
sense.
grow into it. So this article didn't say when it was chosen, but this was probably chosen like 2 years ago because I think the
Okay.
one from last year was chosen in 2021. And then they were kind of just like,
So they know already.
yeah, they
Oh,
know.
I didn't know that.
They know. But it's a really cool process. So this one's from, East Greenbush, New York. It's 75 feet tall, 45 feet in diameter, and it weighs 11 tons, which is this is pretty close to the one last year too.
And they'll come out and like cut it down, right?
Yep.
And transport it.
Oh yeah,
like,
I saw the whole thing. It was crazy. It was such a long process though, because they had to cut it, and then they had to put all the like harness, I don't know, all the cords and stuff on it to get it on the truck, and then they put it on a huge flatbed truck and they drive it, and it's like a ceremony. They have fire trucks and everything.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Don't they put like a plaque where like the Trump, not the Trump, the stump?
Yes, the stump. Yeah. They give them a plaque where the stump is, and then it's a donation. So you're just donating your tree, and then after there's something that happens after too. I don't know. I think it gets built into like the plaque, or no, it's donated for Habitat for Humanity. That's what it is.
It goes
built
to
into lumber
the
for
tree itself.
Yeah, the tree itself
really
for Habitat for Humanity. Yeah.
Imagine your tree being like the Rockefeller tree.
I submitted one in my backyard.
Oh, you were saying
that's right.
Yeah, there's a big pine tree in my backyard, and like it's pretty, but it's
Is it 11 tons and 75 feet tall?
It's big. I don't know if it's that tall yet, but like it's a nice tree.
Yeah.
And I like looking at it, but I kind of want to get rid of it because like it's dropping needles all of my grass and like hurting my lawn, and I don't know. I get a little nervous about it sometimes because it's so big, and I'm like, that thing falls on my house.
Right,
like, so I took a picture and I sent it to where you have to send them. No one ever got back to me.
Maybe in like the next few years.
Maybe. I hate to break it to you, Chris, but if it's a pine tree, it has to be a Norway spruce tree.
I don't think it's a Norway spruce.
Although I was gifted a pack of Norway spruce seeds last year.
Get to planning.
They're on my desk.
Start planting that.
I have it on my desk, right? I kept it.
A big pine tree right outside the 22 News studio.
That would be crazy.
You should go,
gets chosen for the Rockefeller
That would be crazy. It was a whole spectacle though. Yeah, they were giving out seeds.
That's cool.
They had a singing choir, the singing elves.
Fun.
They had hot chocolate. Everyone was dressed up. There were a lot of stations there.
Julia, have you ever been a caroler?
Maybe.
I don't know why that just popped in my head. I was like, Julia's definitely done that.
Okay.
Like, gone to people's store.
Well, yes, I have, and I did it because
I can't even talk.
Yeah, I was in the church choir.
So was I. But I wasn't. See, you went further with like the singing, and you have more of a talent in like singing than I.
Well,
did.
what if I don't?
You do. I can even like hearing you just like hum something. I'm like, she's just got more rhythm there. But I think I was up until like middle school. The church choir.
That's middle school church choir.
Great.
I was in a church play.
Oh, was it the Christmas pageant?
It was the Christmas pageant
What were
play.
you?
I was Moses.
Nice.
I was Veronica.
Oh.
Well, one year
that wasn't Christmas. That was Easter.
I was a sheep one year too.
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone was either you start off being a sheep or an angel as a little kid, and then you can get.
Oh no, I wasn't Moses. I was Joseph.
We both.
Yeah,
that
makes a little more sense.
Right before, because it was like the Passion play, so that was around
the Passion. Okay, yeah.
I don't think my siblings were.
So. I was an angel a couple of times when I was little, and then I sang a few years, and then my last year doing it, and we didn't like audition or anything. You just put what you wanted to be in like a bag, and then they picked all the names like randomly from the hats. It was kind of funny, but I got to be the narrator.
Oh,
so I got to speak,
and that's where it started. Now Julia's working in this job.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's cool.
Do you still sing publicly?
No. No.
Sometimes, right?
Sometimes, not really. No.
Well, maybe this year you can sing here. Get a caroling ring going here at 20.
We'll have a concert right here on Off the Desk.
Off the Desk.
We'll sing for you.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, God. All right. Well, thanks for being with us on this Tuesday. Again, we're going to have a special guest joining us tomorrow. And then
it is not me.
As usual. It's not Chris.
It is an outside guest.
Yes.
So
don't miss it. A first for Off the Desk.
That's going to be great. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see ya.